yourself, nobody's gonna see that last rep. When you're jogging early in the morning, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., for the prize fight of your life, nobody's gonna be up to see that early morning jog. When you're studying for whatever you're studying for, when you're at Barnes and Nobles, falling asleep, reading that book, and they gotta wake you up and say, Barnes and Nobles is now closed. Nobody's gonna be there at that point. But if you're putting in the work to the point where you're falling asleep on that table with the book open, if you're going hard on that last rep, if you will forgive your enemies and move on, at the end of the day, no man, no woman could judge you. It's between you and God. It's all about effort. And that's what it's all about. Faith without works is dead. If you're putting in the works, guess what? The vision is alive. And I'm going to say this again. If you're putting in the work, the vision is alive. You guys have to understand, we live in a generation where people need numbers. They need comments. They need views. But when it's all said and done, real people who hustle in the shadows, they're not going to have views. They're not going to have comments. And I just want to take time to let all the men out there know that when you out there getting right by yourself, you got to salute yourself at the same time. Because you got to protect yourself and you got to protect your vision. I turn 40 in December, and I say it because it's a blessing to be on this earth and to share my experiences with the world. But for everybody that's immature, they just gonna be like, oh, and I don't care. So when I say I turned 40 this year, I am telling you that this race is not meant for the swift. I know a lot of dudes coming up in their 20s, they was getting money, but guess what? They weren't putting no effort. It doesn't take effort to